Hey kids, Comicbook Man here. There are a bunch of sales going on in December over and above what we're already doing, and I just want to make sure that you know what's going on. This coming 20th is Founders Day. It's a Sunday, and we'll be here from 11 to 4 Founders Day, Sunday the 20th. After that is going to be Midnight Madness, which is going to be the 23rd, Wednesday, New Comic Wednesday. It starts at 8 a.m. as always, but it'll go till midnight. Stop off at the website to find out more about that. And also, Dollar Days is coming up at the end of this year from the 27th to the 31st, so stop off at the website also to find out more about Dollar Days, Midnight Madness, and of course, Founders Day Sunday.
Great googly moogly.
DC Comic News, Episode 16, Hoppin' Toads, Sticky Roads.
Hey kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome to my video outhouse. It's time once again for DC Comics news, and we're in the DC land of alternate reality, which is the best little comic book store in the city, located on the city's south side at 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Mount Greenwood voted one of the best 75 neighborhoods in the city of Chicago. I don't know where it was at on the list. I would assume
Stagecoach is never late.
The Stagecoach is never late for Mount Greenwood. And joining me in the outhouse,
Starbucks around here.
is
Bo, how you doing?
Spell it.
Where's this no Starbucks in?
there's one in Evergreen Park at 95th and
That
Kedzie.
doesn't count.
It's Evergreen Park. It's close enough. Anyway, we're doing DC news. The first story we got up is Wildcats.
Wildcats.
Which is Wildstorm, but part of the DC universe, or DC Entertainment. DCE, that's right.
Yes. Christoph Gage left the book. The book will be taken over with the next issue, which is coming up maybe either this week or the week after.
Okay.
Adam Beach and Tim Seeley.
Yes.
Their first arc is called The Red Blade, and it shows the legendary Karen Warship.
Who?
You got to read the book to know what I'm
what?
talking
The
about.
legendary
basically,
what?
Karen Warship.
Okay.
It's an evil race of people.
Karen?
who don't-
K-A-R-E-N?
K-H-E-R-A-N.
Oh, okay.
Who don't like the Wildcat people. They really
I got
don't.
no use for him either.
They really don't like Jackson King, and they've been in the Bleed, the area where the people hang out, for millions of years. They come out, they want to conquer Earth, and they want to kill Jackson King.
But they got to get through the Wildcats to do
But they got to get through the Wildcats to do it, and they've also said that there'll be no, if you go, which members of the Wildcats that are in this book will be in that one? It could be anyone in the Wildstorm universe, because this is all leading to this big, huge, massive, world-changing crossover. They do them every other year.
Okay, well, that's a big crossover. Next up, we have The Outsiders. What's going on with The Outsiders? I hear they're getting a new writer, some guy named Dan.
Dan DiDio's drawing. He's going to be writing the book, and he has announced that one of the new team members of The Outsiders will be
Yes?
a brand new superhero
Yes.
who happens to be Canadian. Because apparently,
Well, that'll save the book.
apparently, I mean, he does this column every other week on Newsarama, and people from Canada go,
Yeah,
why are there not a lot of Canadian superheroes, and why are there not Canadian characters in the DC universe? He said, well, I'm going to introduce a brand new character.
I shouldn't make
Canada.
jokes about that because
I like Canadians.
Not that the Canadians aren't wonderful
Canadians are
people,
cool.
because they are wonderful people. I don't think I've ever met one in my life.
I've met a couple. They're nice.
But I loved SCTV, and that was funny as hell.
And they were
But anyway,
Canadian.
I always talk about diversity and expanding to other markets, and Canada's a market. So yeah,
Hey, Bo, why aren't there more penguins in comics?
There is the Penguins.
penguins don't, because penguins don't have money, so
don't
screw them.
read, and they don't have pockets.
Screw them. They don't have
And
money.
they can't, and they're so small they can't get into most
They're
comic
always
shops
dressed up, though.
because they can't reach anything on the top of the rack, but they do dress quite well.
Okay, next up we have a Superman family news story. What's going on in the Superman family?
Well, there are fans out there that actually fell in love with the concept of the Legion of Super Pets.
Yes, there are.
Now you've got Krypto who's hanging around with Superman, and he'll be a part of Superman from now on because
Oh, you bet he's in Secret Origin.
because Jeff Johns is, of course, leaving Adventure Comics, and Krypto was in Adventure Comics. So he'll be hanging out here because James Robinson happens to like him. There will be no other revamps of any Legion of Superhero Pets people, such as, Streaky. Although Streaky did pop up in Adventure, but that was something that Amanda Conner did.
Comet, Beepo.
And specifically not
Prody.
Depot. And definitely not... you can't do Prody now because the Legion's
Prody's
been
in the
redone.
future.
Yeah, he's in the future. Yeah. But there'll be no more new versions or revamps of the Legion of Super Pets characters. So the ones you see are the ones you have to deal with, and that basically leaves
Which is Krypto. Which
Krypto's it.
Which is fine. Krypto should have been it. I grew up in the Silver Age. I grew up with all the animals. I love them all to death. God bless them.
Wasn't there a squirrel?
No, there wasn't a squirrel. There was Super Turtle. That had nothing to do with Superman.
Super Turtle?
Nothing to do with Superman.
That was Jimmy Olsen.
It was a completely different thing. But God bless Jeff Johns and DC for bringing back Krypto, because Every man should have a dog, and Superman should have a dog. If ever there was a Disney-esque type character at the DC Universe, it's Superman. And you know what? Superman should have a little doggy.
Does he poop when he's flying?
You betcha he does.
Krypto doesn't poop. Kryptonian dogs don't poop.
Oh, yes, they do.
Oh,
yes,
well,
they
maybe.
do.
Well, they're not normal dogs.
Last story we got up is Flash. What's going on with the Flash?
Of course, Flash Rebirth, which is almost done. Almost done. It'll be leading into 2 Flash series. A Flash series written by Jeff Johns, and a brand new Kid Flash series written by Sterling Gates. Dan DiDio accidentally, or really he doesn't accidentally reveal things. He just sort of says them and goes, "Oh, maybe I should have said that." One of the members of the supporting cast of the new Kid Flash book is Max Mercury.
Good idea.
And he'll be hanging out with Kid Flash, and Kid Flash will also be a part of the Titans.
Who's Kid Flash?
I believe he used to be Impulse. Isn't it? Yeah, Impulse.
Is it Impulse?
Well, it could be. I don't know. I'm a little behind. I've read the first issue of this. I haven't read anything past it.
I think that. No, the new Impulse is one of the West kids. I think it's
Okay,
the West.
okay, one of the West kids.
Or both the West kids are the new Impulse. Kid Flash. Yeah, Kid Flash would be Impulse, I guess. Or the original Impulse.
Well, both of those books, Flash, the new Flash and the Kid Flash books, will both be debuting in May.
Okay. So, that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. That was DC News from the DC Room in Alternate Reality, DC Land. But you go to the store's website and you can read his DC News that he sends me to post up every day now that he has a new computer. Yeah, I mentioned it again. And where's the store's website at? Sarah!
You know, eventually you're going to have to do this yourself. www.myalternatereality.com.
Can you
Check out all of his DC News, and until next time, this is Comic Book Man
And Bo.
saying bye!
He's never far.
Hey kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man here, telling you that the December 2009 Hero of the Month is none other than that amazing Amazon herself, Wonder Woman! That's right, all my Wonder Woman trade paperbacks are going to be 25% off all month long. Not the junky stuff, not the overstock, not the stuff I can't get rid of, but everything I've got that's Wonder Woman related that's a trade paperback is 25% off. That's from the 1st of this month through the 31st. Remember, Christmas is this month. If you have that special girl, she might like a Wonder Woman trade paperback, so don't forget, all month long, Wonder Woman, 25 off. Alternate Reality is located at 3149 West 111th Street. That's the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in Chicago, the beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood neighborhood. You can always reach us at 773-881-HERO or at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com.